everyone, it's Shannon with Moringa Rose. I asked a week ago if you guys wanted to see me make a video on how I make face cream or how I make bath bombs, and face cream won. So today I'm going to show you how I make face cream. Now I've already separated everything out. I have my water phase, which has chamomile hydrosol, cucumber hydrosol. For my humectant, instead of using glycerin, I thought I would use Tamarind Seed Extract. Now I get this from Formulation Sample Shop. It's the only place I've been able to find it so far. For my hydrolyzed protein, I'm using Babab. If you know how to pronounce that correctly, please put in the description below. I've read a lot on it, but I don't know how to pronunciate it. I've also added Panthenol and Allatoin, which I get from Lotion crafters. Panthenol is just vitamin B, and also for my oil phase, we have my emulsifying wax, we have BTMS 50. For the oils that I have in it, I have prickly pear seed oil, sea buckthorn seed oil, moringa oil, and borage seed oil. And then your last phase is your extracts, your germall, and your additives. This one is going to have collagenere, Q10, green tea extract, hibiscus extract. It has seaweed extract. And this will be added in your cool down phase. So this we'll just put to the side for now. Now with your oil phase and your water phase, you have to heat them for at least 20 minutes. And the reason is because the Panthenol and the Allatoin, you don't want to have crystals in your water phase that can add micro shards onto your skin. So you want to heat that up to make sure that everything is broken down correctly, and you want to make sure that they can emulsify nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go place these on the stove for 20 minutes in a double broiler setting, and we'll go from there. Now while that's heating up, I'll give a little bit of detail into all these and how I do it. So this little scale I got from Amazon, I think for like $13, and it does micrograms. It's quite an amazing little scale. You're also going to need, when you're doing this small of a scale, you're also going to want a lot of pipettes. I probably went through 20 some pipettes just today, so you're not cross-contaminating anything. For my powders like Panthenol, I use wood sticks. And because this is made just for me and for testing phase, I'm not wearing gloves, but otherwise you should wear gloves. So it's been about 20 minutes and we've got our oil and our water phase off the stove. So we're gonna get all these hard bits off. We're just gonna add these together and you're gonna get a milky substance. Now the orange is from the sea buckthorn oil. I love the benefits of sea buckthorn seed oil. I try to use it as often as I can, but too high of a percentage will dye your skin. So you want to do it at a really low percentage. Now another item I highly recommend you buying is a milk frother. Just a small, I want to give this a nice little about 90 seconds. You're going to want to mix this. So yeah, you're going to get a little bit of air, and that's okay because we're going to mix it again. Now what I did off camera is I reweighed my water phase and added the appropriate amount of water. When heating it for that long, you're gonna lose some of your water. As you can still see, there's a few little chunks, so we're gonna keep mixing that to get rid of all those. This might be cooling down a little bit faster than I'd like it to. So now we're gonna let this sit for about 10-15 minutes, really let it cool down so we can add in our preservative and our extracts. Now another item you're going to want, as you can see this one's been used quite a bit, but a heat gun. It's going to give you an exact idea on your temperatures. Really, really handy when you're making lotions and skincare items. Now even though you've mixed this once, you do have the ability for it to separate still. So you're gonna want to either use a stick blender. I'm using the milk frother just to make sure everything is well incorporated. Now for me, I test my ingredients for at least 6 months. And this has been already 6 months in the making of just finding ingredients that I'd like to use. And I'm still going to have to pH balance this, obviously, at the end of the day. As you can see, unfortunately, my milk frother did exactly its job, adding too much air. As you can see, it's a really nice, lovely orange. It's a little warm, so we're going to give it a little bit more of a break before we add in our extracts. So this has been sitting. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up. So that's better. We're going to add our preservative and our extracts. So if you make a water or any skincare item with water, you have to use a preservative. Gonna give this another little blend. See, it's thickening up really nice. And now we wait again. In the description box below, I'll put where I learned a lot of my information, how to make skincare, what items to use and why. A lot of it was from Swift Crafty Monkey, which you have to have a subscription to, but I promise you, it is so worth it. Another one is Humble Being Me. She is great for learning more on skincare. And these beauties I got from Berlin Packaging. I will leave a description in the box below. They're 1 ounce jars. They do come with the top piece, so you don't want to overfill them. I'll weigh it out here in a second to see exactly how many ounces or how many grams fit into here. But this is real wood. I thought they were just beautiful jars. When you're making something as high-end as this, you want to use nice packaging. Ooh, there it goes, thickening up. Perfect. So this does have more air in it, so I might have to buy a different little mixer. But I like the airy feel because then it's even lighter. So let's see how much fits in a jar. Tear that out. So it looks like about 22 grams. Or 0.78. Let's see if we can get that at 0.8 ounces. There you go, perfect. 0.8 ounces. Flatten that out a bit. So here's the top piece. To keep everything a little fresher. And there you have it. You have a high-end face cream. So as you can see, a little is going to go a long way. And this would be a day cream, a night cream. Now when I test out items and have people try them out, I don't give them a full serving. Because what if it needs to be reformulated? What if one person loves it and another person hates it? I don't want all this to go to waste. So we're going to go to grams. So what we're going to do is have this about 14.24 ounces, or 14 ounces preferably. So almost half an ounce. There you go, half an ounce. 14.31 grams. So then the people can try it out, see if they like it, and give you feedback. What they like, what they don't like, what they'd like to change. And I know it might look intimidating in color, but that's just the sea buckthorn, the collagenere. No, sorry. The sea buckthorn, the Q10, and the hibiscus. So this batch made about 3 ounces because the jars I ordered were 1 ounce jars, and thought I'd see how long it would take, if I need to change anything. And just because your jar is 1 ounce doesn't mean it can hold 1 ounce. It might only hold 0.75, 0.8. It might hold 1 ounce, but you may not be able to get the lid on top on without it overflowing. So you always want to do a little bit less than 1 ounce. And I don't know if I already said this, but in the description box, you will also see a basic recipe. A basic recipe is just about 70% water, 8 to 12% oils, depending on how high you want your oil phase. And then you also have to take into consideration your additives, and your water phase. You would take 70 to 80%. And then you would minus adding Panthenol. You would minus adding hydrosols, Allatoin. And at the end, when you have your preservative, usually that's where you would add your tea, your green tea extracts, your essential oils. Well, guys, there you have it. These will go out to testers to try out, and during that time, they can tell me what they like, what they hate, what they think I should change. And then from there on, I will see what changes I need to make it a better product. And then this, if this is the final product and everyone does actually like it, this is what they'll get. Really light face cream. I hope you all have a great day. See you tomorrow.